2K TV. So excited to have you on the show. Now, you're getting scanned for NBA 2K22. What's that process going to be like? Scanned into the game, and now you're going to be able to play.
For the land of the free and the home.
And tipping us. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the side, DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season. It was spectacular.
Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And for Minnesota, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Towns is out there with Anthony. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hernangomez. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like it. It's stolen by Hernangomez. The shot from the low post is good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Morant kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves on offense. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And that one drops for him.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
Towns down low, guarded by Valanciunas. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Russell against Morant. Now the pass to Jackson. And Anthony sends it back. Russell against Allen. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Allen. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a three. A offensive rebound. Jackson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to Edwards. Out to the wing. Russell looking around. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards against Allen. They get it back. Towns laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, how about the anticipation from Karl Anthony Towns? Beats everyone to the spot and goes right back up with it.
Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. Here's Towns, and the bank shot is good.
Well, you want to see this from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the size, the length, and the touch to take and make high-percentage shots.
There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Russell against Morant. 17-foot shot on the way. Russell with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Down low, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The pass to Anthony. Back to Russell. Towns trying to get open. Inside. And again, Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Towns. The feed to Anthony. Towns trying to get open. Anthony can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Here's Allen, and the rejection by Towns. To the middle, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Allen outside. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Beasley's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one we'd like to have back.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Rubio, the pass to Reed. He kicks to Beasley. Good on the three-point shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Morant. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Pass to Beasley. Top of the key. The offensive rebound. Anthony. The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Porter's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Anderson outside. A floater. Rubio with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Obviously, the organization wants Porter to get stronger, but showing some clout right there.
Melton passes to Brooks. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Utah. Beasley against Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw, good, Beasley. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And both free throws good for Beasley.
Yeah, and early.
On the floor for Minnesota. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They've got Anthony. Edwards is out there with Russell. Then there's Towns, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Towns with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Jackson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Towns showing himself to be a willing facilitator. If you're open, he's going to find you.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Hernan Gomez covering. Allen outside. Shot clock at 5. There's Jackson with the 3.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots. In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Morant against Russell. Taken away by Anthony. Edwards inside, working on Allen. Towns trying to get open, and Anthony gets it to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Craig, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Allen passes to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside, Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
that one's good. Morant's got 6.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Valanciunas with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. From deep, Hernangomez. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Allen passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Morant. Jackson in the corner. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bounce pass, Russell. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
To the paint, here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Russell against Morant. Allen outside. Passes it to Jackson. Over Anthony. That misses off the backboard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The open shot, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Kicks it out to Allen. Jackson from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 17.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And Jackson gets it to go. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Russell against Morant. That one goes in, and we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Beasley's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Russell. Inside. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Outside, Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got 21.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Beasley, the pass to Towns. Back to Beasley. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Beasley's got 8 points.
and they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers. Beyond the leaning.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Here is Russell. Towns kicks to Edwards. Morant against Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up Russell. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. And the pass to Jackson. Pass to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant passes to Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Out to Russell from past the arc. Again, Russell missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bane, Hernangomez covering. Feeds to Jackson. It's stolen by Hernangomez. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And the shot goes down. Edwards got 16 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Russell against Morant. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Morant passes to Jackson. And yes, it's good. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And they double up Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Passes to Edwards. Down low, here's Anthony, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Allen. No good from Valanciunas.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Russell passes to Anthony. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 27 points for him. Here's Noel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. Another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Anderson with the drive and finish. Off by Anderson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And they double up Russell. The pass to Anthony. Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him pretty good from there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Morant against Russell. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Edwards, that's good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Edwards against Anderson. There's Jackson with the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Great open look there. And that's now 30 points for Jaren Jackson.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
To the wing right side. Towns wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And
in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. They've got Davis. McDaniels is out there with Anthony. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To the paint. And it's Anthony with the jam.
One team is just completely out
outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Noel. Pass to Anthony. Here's Noel. Defended by Anderson. Noel, no good. Passes it to Morant. Here's Tillman. Here's Clark. Rebounded by Anthony. Noel passes to McDaniels. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Amazing feeling. I've been playing this game for a very long time, and just trying to make a player that looks like me, but not really that close. It's really special that I actually get to have somebody that looks exactly like me. I'm really excited for that.
This is the dream come true, you know. When I was little and I was playing 2K, I was always thinking about, damn, like, I should be there one day.
Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old-school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell is out there with Edwards. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Doncic against Russell. Kleber, the pass to Richardson. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Pass to Anthony. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. The 15-footer. Good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Kleber. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Kleber's got 6.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now, here is Russell. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hardaway. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Good on the shot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Richardson against Edwards. Lets a floater go, and Doncic lays it in.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Passes it to Russell. That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Mavericks leading by 4. Out to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Doncic outside from downtown. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 7 points.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Russell kicks to Hernan Gomez. Anthony left side. Pass to Russell. To halt the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Doncic. Nice D from Russell.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Edwards passes to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And Junior, a player who's expected to be a bit of a project, they'll give him spots here and there early in the year, but he's shown well in the time he's had thus far.
And Greg Jr., a player they have high hopes for, just not early on. Talent is there, certainly, but the opportunities to develop might not be readily available. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here is Russell, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Doncic with it. He had 25 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now Edwards, following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Porzingis looking so confident taking these deep shots. He's a very dangerous threat from downtown.
Here's Russell to the wing on the left. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 5. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Richardson after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Inside. Here's Beasley. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Out to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Edwards. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for his team in that Grizzlies game. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then...
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Russell passes to Hernan Gomez. To the inside. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Russell.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Trey Burke is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Edwards inside. Richardson covering. Edwards, that's good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Burke looking over the floor. There's the pass to Porzingis. Dallas again missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Edwards got 4 this quarter. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Burke, the pass to Kleber. Porzingis with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got 5.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Russell dishes to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 9 points for Junior.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Porzingis. Rebound, Minnesota. Anthony's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. 12 points for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Burke, the pass to Richardson. Back to Burke. From about 16, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets called for the foul. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And here is Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Pass to Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Hardaway. Burke with it. Six on the shot clock. Back to Hardaway. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And here is Burke. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Kleber with the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And there's the pass to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Now, here is Hernangomez. Back to Anthony. It's stolen. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. Burke's got 5 points so far.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside, Russell takes a three, and another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Minnesota also with the sub. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. Passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Well, I tell you what, hard to contain Porzingis now. When he's being aggressive with it, the defense gets a little shaky.
First free throw is good. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Pass to Kleber. Now here's Porzingis, defended by Towns. And Porzingis gets the 3. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Porzingis' game is custom-made for the pick-and-pop stretch big. This guy can do damage from the perimeter.
High arcing shot. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Russell.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Kleber. Outside Hardaway. Pulls it up. Again, the Mavericks score.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Pass to Towns. To the middle, looking for Anthony, and gets it there. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
And it's Dallas with another.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Russell against Doncic. The drive by Russell. Anthony looking it over. Porzingis with the steal. Kicks it to Doncic. In the corner, it's Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Russell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas leading by 8. Hardaway kicks to Kleber. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hit.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to live? And the first half is now in the books. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 11. And now let's catch up with... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories so far, Maxi Kleber getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anthony is out there with Towns. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Russell. And it's Hernangomez in at the small forward position. Outside Anthony. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And he makes the first. one is no good. Dallas leading by 12. Now Richardson. And it's Hardaway atop the key. Dallas moving the ball around. Count that one. Porzingis has got 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here is Russell. He's got 13. With the floater, it's rebounded by Doncic. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Drills it from outside.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 16. Anthony with it. Dishes to Russell. Good on the bucket.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Now the pass to Kleber for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here is Doncic. He's got 17. Now a shot on the way. Second chance shot. Porzingis with the block. Kleber with it. Picked up by Edwards. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got 18 points in the game.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Russell passes to Hernan Gomez. Doncic against Russell. Passes it to Towns. To the paint. Anthony kicks to Towns. From deep, Hernan Gomez. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson the pass to Hardaway. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here is Edwards. 18 points for him. Out left to the wing. Russell from long range. Another miss by Minnesota.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Hardaway. And that one is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber, and Trey Burke subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, you try to look for weaknesses in Towns' game, but really not much there to speak of, particularly at the foul line, where he's been terrific.
Good on both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. Here's Porzingis, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, Russell. The 3. Good on the triple. Russell's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer. And with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Burke kicks to Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, Porzingis is a very impressive all-around scorer, and every year it seems as though he's taking on more of the offensive load.
Rubio finds Towns. Back to Rubio. Edwards against Doncic. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Doncic outside. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Big group substitution. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Richardson. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 16. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Brunson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. And Beasley, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And Beasley drops both of them.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense.
Runs in the pass to Kleba. Al Porzingis, three-pointer. Goes back up. In deep, Hardaway drops it in the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Anthony drawing the double team. Beasley right side. Gomez kicks to Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. And he's good on the three ball. Porzingis has got 27 points.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Kleba against Anthony to the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Richardson. That's good from Beasley. He hits both from the stripe. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcast. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that. And, you know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Richardson, no luck.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Beasley finds Anthony. Down low. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 15. Hardaway passes to Richardson. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, Richardson has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
Kleba against Anthony. Beasley outside. Three-pointer. He can't get that one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
No good off the back of the rim.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's Anthony at the elbow. To the middle, pocket 6. Count that bucket. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. No good from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Beasley finds Russell. Shoots the 3, and Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Dallas calls timeout. moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Mavericks leading by 12. Richardson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
And, Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Edwards can't hit, and so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Dallas moving the ball around. Hernan Gomez against Richardson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, Richardson has a sneaky mid-range game, folks. Keeps the defense off balance.
Outside, Russell to the paint, looking for Anthony, and gets it there. The Mavericks pull it in. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez, and they're pushing it up. Good D by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 16. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Here's Towns. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And you see Towns doesn't dip much after the catch. I mean, he gets the ball right up to the set point and ready to deliver. Really sound fundamentals in that regard.
Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Doncic against Russell. Doncic, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. The pass to Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Mavericks leading by 13. Richardson gets a wide open look, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
Here's Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Russell against Doncic.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Inside, here's Anthony. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Richardson for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Timberwolves trail by 16. Passes it to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Outstanding vision from Karl Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
That free throw good from Doncic.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 17. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.